Hey everyone, and welcome to TopThink. Today we will learn how to grow your hair fast and naturally. Now let's begin. What can you do to make your hair grow faster? You've probably heard about treatments, supplements, and medications targeted toward people with thin hair or frequent hair loss. While some of these treatments work better than others, aren't there any reliable ways to quickly grow and thicken your hair on your own? Whether you have thick hair or thin hair, light hair or dark hair, you can easily cultivate hair growth and thickness, and you can do it without breaking the bank. But first, you should understand how your current habits and routines affect the overall health and durability of your hair. Most people experience hair thinning, breakage, and hair loss due to misunderstanding and mistreatment. In other words, your hair may be falling out or growing slowly because you are accidentally obstructing the typical growth patterns of your individual hair follicles. When you look at the hairs on your head, you see a mop of straight or wavy lines in one color or another. But your hair is made up of tens of thousands of hair follicles, which regularly grow, change, and fall away. The average person naturally loses between 50 and 100 hair follicles per day. Poor hair habits like blow-drying and over-brushing lead many people to lose double or even triple the number of vulnerable hair follicles on a daily basis. These daily habits are some of the many ways that you may be accidentally hurting the overall health of your hair. Despite fretting over your hair day after day, researching experimental treatments and buying special products, growing thicker, healthier hair may be as simple as changing your habits. With the proper knowledge and routines, you can decelerate your hair loss and foster the development of new hair follicles on your scalp. So what specifically can you do to make your hair follicles grow faster and longer? How can small changes in your lifestyle help you naturally develop a fuller head of hair? In this video, we will discuss 7 reliable yet straightforward techniques that you can use to grow thicker, longer hair quickly and naturally. Number 1. Open your roots. Nourishing, healthy hair begins at the source, your scalp. Men and women with oily, inflamed, or otherwise unhealthy scalps are more likely to experience hair loss. For starters, inflammation blocks the area where your hair follicle grows, thereby slowing hair growth and raising the risk of shedding. These effects are worsened by oxidative stress caused by a buildup of harmful molecules that destabilize the root of your hair follicles. Furthermore, dirt, oil, and accumulation from hair products can shrink the opening on your scalp where your hair follicles grow, suffocating your hair and, in some cases, creating bald patches. All these factors contribute to slow growing and thinning hair, but there's an easy solution you can use to ensure your hair naturally grows back faster. Regularly washing your scalp with cleansing, toxin-free products can destroy harmful buildup and relieve oxidative stress. Studies have shown that cleaning your scalp every day can also increase blood flow and stimulate the growth of new hair follicles. Instead of clogging your roots with dirt and oils, gently wash your scalp every day to cultivate new growth and thicker hair. Number 2. Scalp stimulation. Cleaning your scalp isn't the only daily routine that promotes steady hair growth. In a 2016 study, researchers gave 4-minute scalp massages to a group of 9 men ages 25 to 41. Over time, researchers evaluated the number of hairs on their heads and the rate of their hair's growth to find out whether scalp massages stimulate new thickness and development. The data shows that regular scalp massages can increase the length and health of your hair. Massages increase blood circulation through capillaries along your scalp, delivering vital nutrients and oxygen to your hair follicles. Each hair relies on a healthy supply of nutrients and oxygen to grow stronger and thicker. But it's essential to give the right kind of massages, otherwise you may do more damage than you realize. A rough or abrasive massage can lead to hair ripping, which accelerates hair loss. A gentle massage, on the other hand, relieves tension and stimulates new growth. Number 3. The benefits of caffeine. Did you know that caffeine can promote the growth of your hair follicles? While most people use caffeine as a mood booster, commonly found in coffee and soda, it's also helpful in counteracting hair thinning and deterioration. According to a 2014 study in the British Journal of Dermatology, caffeine activates new hair growth and elongates individual hair follicles. Caffeine promotes new cell production, slows cell death, and regulates the secretion of harmful proteins. It also counteracts the detrimental effects of hormones like testosterone, which can indirectly inhibit hair growth. In other words, caffeine-infused products like shampoos and conditioners offer both men and women an easy, at-home remedy for hair loss without causing long-term damage to their hair or scalp. Number 4. Natural preservation. Do you bleach, straighten, or color your hair? Many people change the color and texture of their hair to add more style to their overall appearance, but artificially manipulating your hair color or texture puts unnecessary stress on your individual follicles. Chemicals like hair dye and bleach make your hair weak and susceptible to damage from oil, dirt, and UV rays. The more fragile your hair becomes, the more difficult it will be to grow the full head of hair you've always wanted. Instead of changing your hair, cater to its natural color, shape, and texture. For example, if you have dark, curly hair, use products designed to accentuate your hair's unique qualities. No change in your hairstyle is worth damaging your hair forever. Be proud of your natural color and texture. Letting your hair develop naturally is the best way to cultivate quick and consistent growth. Number 5. Style switching. Do you wear your hair in the same style every day? Consistently styling your hair in one shape or position may inhibit the growth and elongation of your hair follicles. Parting your hair, for example, puts additional pressure on a small group of hair follicles near the center of your scalp. If you part your hair in the same spot every day, you may notice thinning or breakage in this high-stress area. You can quickly relieve this pressure by changing your hairstyle. Switching up your hair's length, part, or position prevents specific areas from thinning due to consistent stress. Switching your style weekly or even daily prevents thinning and damage. It also gives your hair a thicker and more revitalized look. Often people think their hair is shedding or falling out simply because they're staring at the same brittle follicles day after day. If you move your hair around, you may discover your hair looks and feels longer and thicker than ever. Number 6. Heating treatments. Do you blow dry your hair in the mornings? Blasting hot air into your scalp might make your hair look fuller, but heating tools like blow dryers and straighteners do more damage to your hair than you think. Excess heat causes breakage and damage to your hair by removing moisture from your individual follicles. Without water, your hair becomes thin, dry, and brittle, leading to unnecessary shedding and hair loss. While you may not be thrilled about giving up your blow dryer, decreasing your use of heating tools can significantly impact your hair growth. With hydrating products like conditioners, you can nourish unhealthy hair follicles and get your hair feeling hydrated again. If you, like many people, rely on heating tools to create your distinct look, you may benefit from a heating treatment. Heating treatments create a protective layer around your hair follicles to prevent moisture loss when using heated tools. It also lessens the amount of time you need to blow dry or straighten your hair, thus decreasing the total damage done by every blast of hot air. If you want your hair to grow fast and naturally, consider how your tools and styling techniques impact your hair. Reckless treatments can leave your hair looking thinner than ever, but a cautious, health-focused approach allows you to create your signature look without damaging your hair. Number 7. The detriments of styling. Most people style their hair every day. In the mornings, you shower and wash your hair. You may comb it, blow dry it, or move it around. But all this movement creates tension on your scalp and damages your hair follicles. Your hair is at its weakest when it's damp. Unfortunately, most people are too rough with their wet hair follicles, leading to excess shedding and breakage. If you want to preserve the thickness of your hair and foster new growth, avoid wetting, shaping, or putting product in your hair every day. Instead, find a stable and consistent look that lengthens the styling's duration. Less consistent movement reduces the risk of tearing out or ripping wet hair follicles, but you're also sparing your scalp from collecting excess dirt and oil. Each time you run your hands through your hair, you're leaving all kinds of dirt and oils behind, which can cause blockages, inflammation, and other types of damage. If you restyle your hair less frequently, you create fewer opportunities to damage your follicles or dirty your scalp. So find a style that keeps its shape over several days. Avoid wetting your hair every day and be extra cautious whenever your hair is wet or even damp. Ultimately, stronger, healthier hair yields longer follicles and more consistent growth. While there's no way to grow a full head of hair overnight, practicing these helpful habits will strengthen your hair follicles and stimulate more consistent growth. Thank you for watching TopThink, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.